everybody, I love doing these kind of videos right on the main menu while I'm still waiting for the servers to launch, because I'm very excited. I am gonna be getting the base of the ballerina, and I have managed to scrounge up 150 pulls, which won't be enough, which means that I'm gonna be buying the last 30 to 50 ones. So this is not just a, hey, can I get it? This is also a, hey, how much money am I actually gonna be spending on this? Now, friendly reminder that gachas aren't forever, so when you spend money on those, it's kinda like throwing it down the toilet, because it's gone. It's entertainment for you for the moment, and at some point you are gonna lose it all because the servers are gonna go down, so, you know, spend responsibly and wisely. I think I can definitely budget 30 pulls. I think that's not gonna break the bank, so I'm fine with doing this. That being said, I'm insanely hyped for the updates, so here's fingers crossed that the servers go up at the time that it's supposed to go up, and I'm gonna see you with the pulls that I currently hold without any extra purchases. Then we're gonna see how much I need to buy outside of that. Also, I will clearly mark in timestamps the part of pulling so that you can like skip it entirely. And also, fingers crossed that I don't continue liking banners for Itzalan the way that I have been liking them, because this isn't good for my pull savings nor my wallet. Okay, I have gotten the new monthly gifts bundle, which was like the battle pass and monthly gifts, so I also claimed my furnishing diamonds, and I also claimed my... what was it? Oh yeah, the login maintenance thing diamonds. So, being just very honest with you, that's how we get an extra 10 pull. So anything like outside of this, I will actually have to add extra money to. The banner breakdown is more or less the same way that I expected. I'm actually wondering if all of these ribbons on shoes are extra effects, or whether they're actual, like, permanent ribbons. If they're permanent ribbons, I'm not very likely to be using the shoes all that much, but the pieces that I'm most excited and most why I want to pull this banner is legitimately like socks and arms. So I'm very glad that they broke off this piece off the arms, because otherwise it kind of breaks the illusion. Like, I like being able to just wear the crystal bit without this bit. I am not really caring too much about my own Ocean's Blessing, obviously, because I am planning to go for the full set regardless, so I'm just gonna put it on socks. And also, we may as well look at outfit preview. So that's the version that I'm gonna be getting. That's the version that I'm gonna be getting if I'm really unlucky, which is very likely. I don't mind. I honestly don't mind, because it ends up that you're pulling base and you effectively get 3 versions, because you also get the glow up. I think that the glow up being pink, the first Evo being like baby blue, and the base being black, makes this a fairly customizable banner, especially considering that you can probably dye it pretty well off baby pink. That would be my assumption. Now, mind you, I'm not even a tutu girly, so the chances of me using the dress in the long term are fairly minimal, but those crystal arms and legs, man, and also her neck also has an opening for, like, crystal. Those are the things that I'm most excited for. Now, people say that the second Evo is the least impressive one because it's effectively just the color inversion. Maybe. I kind of like it in this grayish whitish tone, but Mirta will only have this version if she gets very kooky by the end of the patch cycle and gives in to little demons in her head saying, come on, one more evolution won't hurt. So This is a self-control issue. We only get here if we have a self-control issue. And we should get here never. We should personally get here never. I don't know about you. Maybe you have, like, pulse savings. Because if I get here, that means that I definitely am entering the next patch cycle with a completely empty pulse savings stash. And that is a problem. I want to have it above 0, so please game. Next banners be shit. Or at the very least not my taste. So that I can stop doing this. Because, well, whenever too many things tickle my pickle, it's not, you know, it's not good. It's not good for my wallet, is what I'm trying to say. So, major self-control issue if after 43 days I have this set. I should not have this set. Just like 100% no. Me? Just like no. No. We're getting here, and if we're unlucky getting here, and we're having this, and we should be satisfied. So without further ado, we actually should get into pulling, because wowzers, that has been a very, very long intro. Skip, skip. Skip, skip. Okay. We're slightly ahead. I like getting lucky. I actually have not even looked at the breakdown of 4 stars. I do like getting lucky, considering that I only brought 160 pulls. This kind of makes me think that I should look at the breakdown of the 4 star. I suppose I might use the color for something. This being a dress is, like, bothering me. I entirely assumed that this would be, like, shorts and top. It's so weird that this is, like, a one-piece thing. But the 4 stars not super my thing. I know that some people are gonna like it, but not me. Not me. 2 4-star pieces! Oh, I'm feeling blessed now. This is not the time to bless me, game. Okay, this one came at about the right time. I'm not gonna, like, complain at good luck, okay? Like, if I get her in 160 pulls, then that's good. Early again? What are we doing, game? This is how you accidentally incentivize me to go for Final Evo, which you definitely should not do. I came in prepared for shit luck, and then it's not that bad. Okay, this is above not that bad. This is like way above not that bad. What the hell is happening? Two pieces at once? That never happens. Hello, hello. Welcome home, Painted to Life. I think I kind of want to hit the first Evo regardless, so like I might just buy 20 pulls regardless, but like I came prepared to spend, and then the game is like, luck! And I'm like, what is this? I'm even pulling like double pieces of 4-star like crazy. So we have 3 pieces away. We're 3 pieces away from base now. And this one actually came fairly early in the lineup as well. And we have 60 pulls, so we have the exact amount of pulls required to get the full base. What is this, man? What are we doing right now? Game! Excuse me. We don't do good luck on the first Evo, okay? This is not how we normally function. Nearly at outfit 2 now. She does have fairly cute hair. I will see that. I will say that much. She does have, like, fairly cute hair. I don't tend to use any hair that isn't Timeless Melody, but she does have fairly cute hair. Do I start just, like, going one at a time, just so that... Let's start doing it one at a time, just so that we get to see the very satisfying result of what is the final pull count that I needed for base. This is a bit, like... bad to do, because, like, it's a bit boring to just, like, be clicking it one at a time. But it also kind of makes sure that you don't overpull. Final curtain! What was the pull count? Because it was under 160. It was under 160. It was 147. What are we doing in here, game? The hell? I mean, I'll take it, but... that doesn't happen. It shouldn't happen. Not to me. What even is this? Like, what am I missing? Not pulling any further. I think it's a... yeah, it's a dance. It's a dance. Yeah, it feels kind of bad to not even, like, get to there. So let's just claim makeup. I'm not entirely sure will I actually use her makeup. I suppose at some point I'll find a use for it, because at some point I always, like, find the use. I think her final evil lips, like the very, like, thick red lip, is the impressive bit. Now, I am gonna do what I was prepared to do and go to the first Evo. But, like, I was not prepared for this. So, be right back. Technically, the expenditure to get here was £13, and I didn't even need it, because I bought a monthly and Battle Pass bundle. That being said, let me just go and procure about 20 more pulls, and let's go to the first Evo, because this feels weird. This feels really weird. Okay, hello! I get a chance to show you off my Nikki before I change her appearance, because this is a very interesting outfit that I was standing in. I have managed to get up to 33 pulls in total, which is what I need to get to 180 in £18 in total, which was the Battle Pass and the monthly combined for £13. I've gotten my Battle Pass to level 10, which, like, gave me an extra pull. Then I also spent my refunds from double pulling the 4 stars, which got me 2 extra pulls. Then I went through the store and there was the, like, tiered purchase thing, and I was like, why not? I normally go up to the makeup, so let's go up to the makeup. So I claimed that. And then I claimed my top-up rewards, and that was it. The fact that I managed to do this, the fact that I managed to do, like, the pulls and £18 in total is actually kind of mind-boggling for me, because I was sitting there with a spreadsheet, kid you not, counting how much it would cost me to buy up to 50 pulls, and 50 pulls were coming out to £40 in the past patch cycle. So you can kind of see how much Battle Pass and top-up rewards, they kind of go far. And when there's, like, a tiered purchase thing happening at the same time, you know, good shit. So now we don't super care about what we get. Mainly because we already have what we need, but I suppose any extras wouldn't hurt, game. Like, I wouldn't be complaining. But no, no. I think we have maxed out on luck, which is, I mean, look, very fair. So there we go. Now I get to have the dance and the first Evo, which means I'm gonna do the glow up, I'm gonna do the Evo, and we're gonna like come back and stand here with a full outfit. We're gonna see how it looks, how it mixes and matches, how it dies, and more importantly, can I use the ability here in Wishfield? Hello and welcome to my wardrobe. This is the base. So first of all, those little cringly bits, I can't believe it, but they're counted as bird of the shoe and not an effect, which sucks. Because I can switch off the like tiny TG little glass shards around this dress, but I can't switch off the super giant ribbon. Still, I love the fact that the functionality to switch off the effects is here. I know, game, I was just in that menu. You don't need to tell me. So, because this is black base, I expect the dyeing to be frankly shit. So, let's see how right I am. Yeah. I think I'm kinda correct. It's because the black bit will always stay dark. So you kinda... There's gonna be a permanent ombre effect happening. And the top bit will be always like leaning dark. Now mind you, this is base and first Evo, so I'm previewing the color palettes that I have access to. And interestingly enough, base and first Evo grants me access to the black palette. So if I wanted to be extra saturated over here, I can. Though, honestly, I feel like not saturating your clothes to this level of black is reasonable. And the white palette is behind Evo 2, which we don't have, but... Yep, so what you need to know is that the base dies pretty shit. That was something that I have completely expected. Now what I want to see is actually, let's just switch the whole outfit to this. And I want to check the glow up. We will all have access to the glow up because everybody can glow up for free outside of the materials. I want to see how the glow-up dress dies, and so far, what I'm seeing here is actually she dies pretty uniform. I think even her gems don't look ugly. Normally gems turn like this very dirt color, and she is not doing that. She is definitely preserving the color palette, which is absolutely impressive. Yeah, the glow up dies really well. Which is kind of what I expected off a pink glow up. So props to Infold for giving us a pink glow up. Even if I was going to black off pink, it's a bit less saturated than going to black off the black base. And these are all the palettes that I don't have. What about... You can actually do white on this. You can do white on the pink tutu. So if you ever want to like go white, definitely do it off the glow up because it will take very nicely. So there you go. That's what you need to know about dyeing. What about if I just tried different pieces? We're gonna be going off the glow up because I don't want to spend too long in the wardrobe. Her hair has bows in it. That's something to also keep in mind. The hair seems to dye well. And you have access to white on the hair, but not black. When you have the first evo, so the hair is reversed. What the hell? Anyway, is one of you just the bows? Yeah, the hair is just this. And the other dye channels are bows and strings. And honestly, strings barely dye, but the pearls in the hair sort of dye. This is not like a bad breakdown for hair. As far as I'm concerned. What about your mechanic legs? Yeah, that dyes well. That dyes just fine enough. I mean, it's hard to dye something that's not there. This part seems to just be empty, but the crystalline part dyes. And you have access to black, but not white. So it's just the hair that's reverse. Good to know. The shoes dye fine. I'm not a fan of the stringy bits, but they're fine. Righty dokie, let's test her out in the real world and see if I can do climbing a building tricks outside of Itzaland. Oh boy, before we do that, she has a special running animation. This is so cute. I don't know which part it's tied to, but look at how adorable! Oh, she runs with like such a light staff! Oh no, I love this! I bet it's on the dress, let me check. Yeah, it's on the dress. When I switch to something that's not the dress, her run goes back to normal. It's just the fact that the tutu comes with a special run animation! Okay, moment of truth. What does this do? I think that there was a thing that said that you can skip the cinematic, so just so you know, it's like not a forever thing. Oh, no way! Guys, she works outside Itzaland! It's a permanent thing! Okay, she doesn't like this. No way! No! I'm gonna use this so much! I'm sorry, I'm gonna be climbing every building in the vicinity. For forever! Okay, let's actually, like, deactivate our building No, this is cool. This is cool. This is, like, really cool. And then you have, like, your mirror thing, which requires quite a lot of space, so I'm sorry for all the people of Wishfield. That allows you to, like... Ooh. I can style mirror shadows. And then I can, like, invite my friends to actually, like, wear that. So if I click this, do I have access to literally every cloth piece that I have? Well, that was view, so I don't know what I was expecting. So I can, like, style the mirror shadow. So some things are, like, incompatible with the mirror shadow. But I seem to have access to, like, a pretty wide range of items. If you want to give your friends a chance to wear your clothes and take pictures with them, this, like, seems to be the item to do it through. If I try the styling, is it only while I'm in this area, or can I, like, go off the area and it's time-based? This is still the area, so technically you can, like, plop it here, but then you can, like, take pictures over here. So you do have, like, a tiny bit of, like, a picture-taking space. why am I allowed to just run away with that? I'm gonna assume that it will expire at some point. For one thing, if I go too far away from it, I retrieve the styling. But also, I'm trying this in a single player while it feels like it's a multiplayer item. So, you know, not entirely sure that this would be how it would work with your friends. There is more things that I wanna, like, do. So, let's just re-equip my Nikki into the right outfit. The next thing that I wanna do is test this. Oh, she's so cute. I'm not gonna stop saying that she's so cute. I wanna test her travel range against travel range of the Snowy Ballet. I'm pretty sure that you could. Okay, so I don't know if she's bugged or if she's just supposed to not be able to walk on water, but you can definitely place like her little mirror on the water. But if you try to like walk from here further, then you're just gonna drown. So this is quite specifically just for wall walking. Now we know. But still kind of cool. So what else can we do with her? Let me just recover the mirror. We can check how things clip. So for the most part, these are very unobscuring items. So I just assume that they're not gonna clip. But there's already, like you can see, there are parts of this outfit that you can't actually wear with this. So any big coats are unfortunately disabled. So if you wanted to put your tutu under a big coat, that's just not gonna happen. So what about short coats? That looks weird because it kind of spreads out. So like you can like give her a shawl or life vest. Yeah, you're not really gonna be wearing out to wear with this for the most part. You can do like something like this. Oh, okay, that is... The tutu will get in the way. I can do a small one. Like something like this. And that will work. But the tutu, for the most part, will go in the way. But this is just kind of not the kind of outfit that I expect a lot of clipping issues with. Outside of, you know, the big coats being disabled. Because it's a fairly, like, small dress. So all the clipping will just happen where you expect it to happen. Which is at the bottom, like, at the skirt level. So anything that's too long is just not gonna, like, look good. But outside of that, you shouldn't really be having any problems. So the last thing, I suppose, is we can look at how this gorgeous, wonderful makeup looks. You see her necklace! I really love that. I really love that crystalline stuff. We can see how her wonderful, gorgeous makeup, which, game, can you actually let me zoom into her head? Looks with different skin colors, because this is extra white. This is normal Nikki. This is darker Nikki. And this is the darkest available Nikki. And has quite a few makeups, actually. I think these ones look a lot better on a darker skin, just because a lot of makeup in Infinity Nikki tends to have glitter, and that glitter tends to be light enough that you actually can't see it on lighter skin tones. So, like, compare this. Tell me where the glitter is. Like, I can't see it. But on this skin tone, it's very obvious that it's like down her cheeks, and that there's some glitter near her eyebrows and everything. But with this, no, it disappears. So Yeah, if you have a dark Nikki, she looks pretty alright. The fact that the whole leg is crystal as well, you don't need to worry about weird ombre effects happening where it just fades into your skin tone badly. You can still see the fingies with the right skin tone, and like the rest of this is kind of very obviously glove. I suppose the only like questionable bit would be maybe like this part of the sleeve, because it's sort of, it almost looks like it has the wrong skin tone, but it's also not quite. So all of these items, they seem to work pretty well with other skin tones. They did a good job with this. What happens if I slap on Timeless Melody here? Yeah, that works. She just works. Like, I don't know what to tell you. They did a good job with this outfit. She just works. So, my final review of the outfit would be here. Look at the tutu run! That's not my final review, but like, look at that tutu run. I'm not a tutu girly, okay? But that is absolutely adorable, and now I actually want to like run around in this. I thought I wouldn't. My final review of the outfit is that I'm disappointed that I seem to be unable to walk on water, because I'm pretty sure that I saw that part in the trailers. The fact that you can climb buildings absolutely anywhere, friggin' rocks, man. Like, that opens up so many possibilities for being where you're not supposed to. And because it's not locked to Itzaland, you know that's gonna work in, like, other territories too? Which makes it so cool. I think that the items are very well designed. It's very cute that there's a run animation specifically for, like, the tutu. That's, like, so sweet. There's parts of it that, like, I wouldn't, like, use myself, like... Her ballet slippers are not like my favorite, but I think that they have done a very good job with this outfit. And the fact that you can actually dye the glow up, because it's such a light color, it actually dyes. That's like such a big plus. I think I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I think I would have given it even higher score if we could actually walk on water, but you know, maybe they're gonna fix that part, or maybe that's delusional Mirta speaking. So, anyway, how are your polls going? How's your outfits going? How's the new patch? Because this felt like a gift. I spent a lot less than I thought that I would. It's a good outfit, it dyes well, it works well, the ability is amusing, it's really a strong way to start the patch. So yeah, I'm happy. And I hope that whatever you're gonna pull, you're gonna be happy too. So, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for my Patreon supporters, and I'm gonna see you in my other videos. I'm doing like the full store preview tomorrow, so don't miss that. Toodaloo.